This play I'm about to show you is arguably the most slept on pass play in Madden 23, and the formational alignment is one that I think a lot of players missed the assignment on, including myself. Better late than never. Let's get into it. What is up, guys? Sam from the Zan Madden YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to show you guys how to get up top against cover 3 shells, including the inverted cover 3, for one-play touchdowns out of the play spot wide middle and the alignment known as gun tight Y off. Now we're going to get into why I like this formation alignment so much, because it's a little bit different than your standard tight formation. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. And also, just as a heads up, if you guys enjoyed today's tip, I am running a pre-sale for Madden 24 over on my strategy website, Gridiron Gameplans.gg. For the low price of $75 for the entire year, you guys can unlock everything that I do. That is weekly vault updates, keeping you on top of the most popular metas and how to counter them. All offensive and defensive game plans with updates throughout the year, and access to our members-only Discord, where we have exclusive live interactive lab sessions every single week during the Madden season and into the summer. So make sure you guys go check it out. It's my best offer of the year. It expires on August 1st, so please do not miss out on this. It is a huge value. I am discounting it in a big way to thank you guys for all the support you guys have shown me over the years on the website and here on the YouTube channel. Now let's get into today's play. The spot wide middle is one that I think is really good for a number of different reasons, but namely that this alignment has been kind of slept on as kind of a hybrid tight and spread alignment. Let's go ahead and get into it, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. Now, with this particular alignment, as we know, a tight formation to the short side of the field, meaning that you have two compressed receivers, is a easy corner route into the sideline. So you could choose any play, snap the ball, and know that the corner route is going to be open unless your opponent is playing some sort of match quarters or is manning up that corner route with a player that likely has an ability that turns off any route abilities to make it a little bit better in man coverage. But this is something that a lot of players have trouble guarding. Now, the difference is that this alignment right here, the tight Y off, is a little bit more spread than its brother formations that are true tight formations. So you see when I audible into tight doubles, or for instance, tight offset tight end or tight flex, that my stacked receivers are now lined up with both receivers inside the numbers. Whereas with this alignment, we have one receiver inside the numbers and one receiver outside the numbers. I want to show you something very quickly. If we go back into a traditional tight alignment and I set up a streak corner combo and I were to run maybe a vertical route over here down the right seam and do whatever I want underneath. Let's put maybe the tight end on a post and the running back on an in route. We'll call it a little drive combo with a flood from the backside. If I were to do this here and I wanted to throw, you know, say for instance, a streak to Y or a corner to X, I want you to watch CD Lamb on this play. So I snap this ball and I'm going to try to throw this ball up top. And you're going to see that basically that outside third is there. Now, it was kind of a tight throw. I was able to throw it in, but it is definitely something that if they had a knockout ability, it looks like it is probably something where they could knock it out from behind. Now, that said, because of the route combination that we just employed, we were still able to find a sliver of field to make this work, but it was something that could be knocked out from behind. This is where I think the tight Y off and the tight wide off halfback weak formations are very good, because you can utilize these same route combinations to be able to kind of attack the same coverages and be able to, you know, kind of throw some one-play scores. So I'm going to spoil you guys here. I'm going to show you guys the setup for today's video, which again, the play that we're running is known as spot wide middle. What we're doing is we are kind of using the streak corner combo. As I mentioned, we could throw this into the sideline knowing X is going to be open every single time. We just throw that for a toe tap, right? But the thing about this is that we are combining the elements of another very popular route combo into this play. One of the most popular route combos in Madden is what players like to refer to as slant post. Now, traditionally with a slant post combo, you'll have your tight end or some sort of receiver lined up in a compressed alignment, running a hot route master post over the middle. And then on the opposite side of the field, you will have a player slanting against that, so they mesh across the middle with the post going, for instance, right to left and the slant going left to right. This is going to force the user, regardless of which one of these two linebackers they are using, to have to choose one or the other. And this gives you an easy either or read over the middle of the field in the event that your corner route is going to be guarded. So with this particular play, you'll see that I'm actually utilizing a slant post combo, but it's an unconventional one because we're actually using a Texas route and a tight end Texas route, or an angle route, or angled post over the middle. So this gives us a nice little horizontal read in the low middle of the field that actually does still stretch vertically, because you see here that the tight end gets into a nice soft spot behind the two streaks that are running down the middle of the field. It gets even deeper. Let's pay attention to the safety. From the safety's perspective, we are attacking with a route combination that teams will use in real life that is known as double seam. And with double seam, you will use the receivers both lined up kind of in the slot alignment, and they will both run a seam down the middle of the field, which stresses the middle of field defender in a cover 3. So in this case, we're looking at Kyle Hamilton. He has to really drop for depth and be able to respect the verticality of both 18 in the left seam and 88 on the right seam. All the while, the tight end is breaking underneath a little bit more shallow, which makes him driving on a throw to the post, which is the intent of his zone to begin with, a lot tougher. So 81 is a very tough cover, as is the throw to 18, as is the throw over the top, and we'll get to this momentarily, to number 88. So as it pertains to this setup, what we're going to do is put X on a corner, Y on a streak, B on a streak, and right bumper on an angle route. This gives us double seam, it gives us streak corner to the short side of the field, and it gives us our slant post combo in the middle of the field. So when we run this, and I'm going to spy the pass rush just momentarily here, you're going to see that we have the ability to basically throw this post route in behind to 81 and make this catch if the user does not respect this. And if the play goes on even longer than that, we're actually going to have the throw over the top, which we led the video off to begin with, to wide. So this is where this all comes together. If we have time on this play, which if somebody's running base rush, you probably can, you're going to be able to step into this throw and let this inside pass lead rip all the way over the top to CD Lamb. Now right there, I just did a regular up pass lead, but I want to really show how this safety late in the play drifts all the way over and commits to the left side of the field from the defensive perspective. So when we look at this post defender, look at how he's really deep, respecting the fact that there's so many vertical routes on this play and he doesn't know which one's going to enter his area. He ends up committing to the left side. Now all of a sudden we're at a point where this throw to this guy doesn't just have to be led straight up because we're not worried about this safety getting there. We actually have all this area of the field in this shadowed off area of the field where we could let this rip as well. So in a situation where you do have the ability to have time, you're going to note that I could actually throw this ball kind of inside pass lead away from that guy and be able to lead our receiver. Now right there, we just were not able to get our hands on that, but you can see that this kind of gets over the top of the middle third and allows us to turn the left seam that we were starting this play off into kind of a post route deep down the field. So one last time for you, I'm gonna go ahead and snap this ball. You're gonna watch how that safety drifts to our right, and that's gonna allow us to kind of add a little bit of an inside pass lead component to the streak. Now, again, I understand that the catch hold bug of the rack animation was a thing there, but if you guys are paying attention to Madden 24 details, you guys know that the rack animations are a lot smoother next year, and chances are this is going to be something that you guys will be able to employ in Madden 24, which, going back to the beginning of our video, you guys should absolutely be taking advantage of our Madden 24 presale on gridirongameplans.gg. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you guys give the video a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or complaints, drop those below. As always, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys in our next YouTube video. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.